Hello everyone, welcome to your sneak peek of our Snowstorm in a Jar activity kit. So I'm Miss Sarah and I'm coming to you from MCCS Cherry Point here at the station library. And we do activity kits monthly, we do activity kits weekly if you participate in story time, and we're very excited about this one. So this is called a Snowstorm in a Jar, and it is not filled with a lot of hidden clues, my friends. We are making a snowstorm in a jar. Okay, so activity kits here at the station library have a couple of things you have to remember. So they are available as long as we have quantities, and we do make a bunch. And you have to have an adult with you in order to check out these kits. So we do not hand kits to anyone younger than 18, so you must be an adult if you are going to walk out of here with one of these kits, okay? But let's talk about what's inside the kit. So the kit looks like this. It has the instructions on the outside on the front and on the back, because this is actually a science experiment, is the science behind why this activity works and what it does, okay? So that would be something fun for you guys to work through with your adult and together, okay? Now the activity kit contains everything you need to create your snowstorm in a jar except for one thing. So you'll need to get a cup of warm water, okay? And this can be anywhere between a third and a half a cup. You will get in your jar, or you'll get a jar in your bag, and the jar contains baby oil. So your jars will have more like 2/3 of the jar filled with baby oil, but mine is less because this is just a sample. Now, what's really important, friends, is there is a label on the top. And that label says, do not put the cap back on this jar when you are doing your experiment. After you do your experiment, perfectly fine. Before you do your experiment, definitely, because it's baby oil, so it'll go everywhere if it spills. But because the reaction we're going to make causes some bubbles, you don't want to put the lid on the jar because those bubbles need somewhere to pop, okay? So just keep the lid off the jar until you're done with the experiment. Okay, so cup of water, our jar filled with baby oil. You'll get a little cup of white paint and glitter. And parents, just know that it's in there, okay? It is securely fastened. And you'll also get a 2-pack of Alka-Seltzer tablets. Okay, this is a critical portion of the experiment. So you will take the lid off the jar and set that pretty far away, okay? Then you'll take your cup of warm water, and we're just going to take all of the paint you can get out of here, and we're going to put it in the water, just like this, as much as you can scrape out, because we're going to dissolve the paint and mix it really, really, really good in the water. Okay, so we're going to mix, mix, mix. I'm trying to get every little bit of white paint. If you can't get every little bit, that's okay. It's still going to be awesome. So I'm going to set this off to the side, and I might scrape a little bit out of this lid. Oh yeah. Okay, and then you're gonna mix, 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 mix. And then when you think it's mixed enough and you think all that paint is mixed in really well, you're gonna pour it carefully into your oil. Good. And then it's going to settle at the bottom, because oil and water always separate. So we're gonna let it do that. And while it's settling to the bottom, we're going to pour in our glitter. I know not everybody is a fan of glitter, but I very much like it. So you can choose to use all of the glitter, a little bit of the glitter, or you can do your first round without glitter, because we give you enough tablets to do 2 rounds if you wanted to. So I'm just going to open my packet and let all of this settle down. So an Alka-Seltzer tablet looks like this. And this is not food. This does not taste good. So we're going to break it into 4 pieces. And you're going to do 1 piece at a time. Okay? So I'm going to drop one in pretty much in the center. Then we're going to let it sit for a second. And then, do you see that? Do you see all those bubbles? Good. The white paint comes up through the surface, and when the air bubble caused by the bubbly Alka-Seltzer pops at the top, the white paint comes back down. Good. And there's a little bit of foam at the top. And yours will look a little bit different because you'll have more oil in yours, so you'll have more room for the snowstorm to happen. I'm going to do one more tablet so you can see it. Okay. There it goes. Woo! Now, while we may not be getting a snowstorm here in North Carolina anytime soon, you could have one right on your kitchen countertop. Okay, now remember, keep that lid off that jar until your experiment is done. And if you find that your paint gets a little bubbly, like mine is, when I do my next piece of Alka-Seltzer, I'll probably wait for everything to settle back down so that the paint has time to slide back down the oil, and you'll be able to see things better, okay? All right, friends. Now, I do hope you learn a little bit about the science behind why this is working, and feel free to share with friends, and you can do this experiment a couple different times with all the same ingredients already in the jar. You can just keep popping in those tabs after everything is settled back down, and would be a great experiment for you to do on Zoom or on FaceTime or Skype, or however you talk to your friends during this very odd time. Okay, oh look, it's still going. All right. So remember, activity kits are available here at the station library, and you can just come to the front desk with an adult and we will get you all going. Okay, nice work. I hope you have fun.